In today's video we are going to look at paper 1 mathematics ordinary level for 2022. This paper is always out of 80 marks. Now let's start with the first question. Wow, the first question says calculate, and then we are given two roots that we need to add. With this question, you should observe that it's only 1 mark. So what you need to do, you have to get your calculator. You have to use a calculator here. So we have square root of square root of 56.25, and we are adding with a cube root of 2.5154 and then 56, and then you press equal. We are getting a fraction. You press this button here so that we can get a decimal number. So you now write 8.86. Now, although there's space given here, but since the allocation of marks is only 1 mark, you just need to write the final answer. Now in this case, even if the number was let's say it had so many numbers after the decimal point, you would write every number that you see on the calculator, because there is no instruction that you should round either to 1 decimal place or maybe 3 significant figures. So you write the whole calculator display, but in this case we only have 3 digits, therefore we just write it the way it is. And then number 2, write down in figures 265,900. 265,000. Hey, 265,900. 265,900. So that is the correct answer. So you had to write that in figure. And then number 3, the question says that we should find the integer closest to the square of negative 2.4. Now this one, the way to do it is the following. Observe again, it's 1 mark. What you do, you take your calculator and then you press negative 2.4 and then you square that, and then you press equal. Press that, we are getting 5.76. Now let me write this number here, 5.76. Now the question says we should write or find an integer. This integer should be close to that, whatever that is given there. Now an integer, these are negative numbers and positive numbers, and this could be negative 5, negative 4, negative 3. It goes on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it goes on again. But what we have here now is 5.76. Now 5.76 is between 5 and 6, but very, very close to 6, because it's 0.76. Very, very close to 6. So the closest integer to that will be positive 6. And then we move on to number 4. Number 4, we are given a list of numbers in the oval, and then it says from the numbers in the oval, these numbers here, write down letter A, a multiple of 6. What do we mean by a multiple of 6? A multiple of 6, 6 times 1, we get 6. 6 times 2, we get 12. 6 times 3, we get 18. These numbers on the right hand side, those are the multiples. Now if this continues, what number are we going to get, which is maybe part of that list? In this case, we are going to have 6 times 8, which will give us 48. Therefore, a multiple of 6 from that oval is 48. And then a square number. A square number, we have to choose again. Here you don't write the square numbers that you know, but you have to choose from what we are given. So a square number, we are saying what number can we raise to the power 2, and then we get any number that we have there. In this case, if you raise 7 to the power 2, you will get 49. Therefore, a square number here is 49. And then a prime number. By definition, a prime number is a number that has only 2 factors, 1 and the number itself. Now in this case, 15 is not a prime number because it has a factor of 1, 3, 5 and 15 itself. That obviously out, that's obviously out, this out, that out, so it's only 19. So 19 is the prime number in that oval. And then number 5, write down 2.795 correct to 1 decimal place. Correct to 1 decimal place. This is where our decimal point is. So to 1 decimal place, we look at the first number after the decimal place. I mean the decimal point. So the first number, and then we look at the following number. If this number is equal to 5 or more than 5, this number gives 1. So in this case, this number is 9, which is more than 5. Therefore, it can give 1 to 7 to become 8. Therefore, the final answer becomes 2.8.